To kick off for Baltimore.
It's the battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right to the air is Daniels. Flushed out right. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
To throw is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And a catch made by Hopkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. Oh, nice move. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Jackson now off the bootleg. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Second and 10. Now Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And now another one thrown incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
First and goal at the
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On a quick. 180. Sit hard.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens have cut the lead back down to 2.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 17
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Given 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
Here's Daniels. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
And Commanders first down.
Ready,
Hands it off out of the gun. And we'll get this down only to the 18.
Let's go.
Second and 9.
Cougar 19.
Brings up second and 9.
Now Daniels. This to McClellan out on the left side. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, Washington.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Rig. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 Rangers. Go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Okay,
and now
ready?
they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Ready. 19.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10.
16. Ravens 6. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Here's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13.
Makes the score. Commanders 16. Ravens 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Daniels going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. This a 2nd and 8. Jackson on the move to his left. Now he's loose again. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And the Baltimore first down.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Henry again. And this time we're running with a roll right at the 4-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman laying himself out in the end zone. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side is going to score? How do they go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Let's go now.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Liking 18.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Flushed out right. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Flag. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chris Rodriguez. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Ravens 20. That game
touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Well, he's proven really effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here's second down and 3. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here comes second down. Throwing, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this one too low.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go.